Ich kann nur davon sprechen, wie es ist, wenn du hier tote Tiere liegen hast. Und das ist auf jeden Fall nach einem halben Tag schon, sobald die Leichenstarre eingesetzt hat, fängt es an zu stinken.
Ja, das hilft. Das ist die Frage, ob sie präpariert wurde.
Ja, gut. Stimmt, wir haben auch immer noch nicht diesen Schlüssel von... Jetzt da reingucken?
I'm already dressed.
Ja, okay. Ich dachte, ich probiere es mal. Hat sie hier auch Schokolade liegen? Nee. Schon alles angeguckt. Den Schlüssel war der nicht. Schlafzimmer, aber da waren wir eigentlich auch schon. Guck mal, hier ist noch eine Kamera. Haben wir auch schon mal geguckt?
Neuer Skin.
Ja, ich hätte auch gedacht, dass es ein neuer Skin ist, aber ist nicht. Nope, nicht im Haus. Also zumindest kein Schlüssel. Ich will jetzt gerne mal durch den Keller rausgehen. Gucken, wo wir da rauskommen. Moin. Ich weiß nicht. Also, dass
This
ich
is the
mich
center
heute
of our
überhaupt
farm.
mal wieder zum
But
Zocken
since we moved
aufraffen
here, it
konnte,
hasn't
ist
worked like it
grenzt
used
an ein
to.
Wunder.
Security matters, Daddy says.
Ich habe eine Axt.
Ein Wunder, ein Wunder.
Oh, jetzt ist mein Licht hier ausgegangen. Das macht nichts. Das wäre genug. Oh, hallo.
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
Oh. Kiste. Hallo.
Ein Pferd.
Hallo.
The generator. It's very important these days as the power goes out often. They moved it here from our house.
Okay, hier kann man schon mal nicht lang. Ja, du, wir spielen das 1944, da ist alles egal. Die haben da hart auf Umwelt geschossen, geschossen und geschissen. So.
Da war noch alles in Ordnung. Da gab es noch kein Ozonloch.
Das war vor den Boomern. Na gut, dann fahren wir jetzt mal eine Runde Fahrrad hier. Komm.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. The
Eigentlich mit dem
bicycle
Ozonloch.
pump will solve
Gibt's
this.
das noch? Ich habe nichts mehr von gehört.
Was? Was gibt's noch?
Das Ozonloch.
Ja, es sind 2 gewesen.
Das so aus der Mode.
Es sind 2, 1 ist zu. Ist ja über Australien war 1 und ich weiß nicht, wo das andere war. finde hier keine Fahrradpumpe, bevor ich jetzt hier ewig suche. Gehe ich
Dann ist ja alles wieder gut.
Fahrradpumpe? Hallo? Wenn ihr eine Fahrradpumpe wärt, wo würdet ihr euch aufhalten?
Wenn ich eine Fahrradpumpe wäre, dann wäre ich bei den Kühen.
So. Find a pump. So, go to the lake. Im Baum. Nee, da ist immer nur Normans Tabakpackung. So, muss ich jetzt lang? Links halten? Rechts halten? Bei so einem Geräusch, da denke ich mir immer, hier ist eine Leiche in der Nähe. Oder ein Bienennest. Hier ist der Helm.
Aber das sind Bienen.
Los, schnappen wir uns diese... Los! Hey, hey!
Okay.
Los geht's! Hier lang! Hier drüben!
Partisanen und die Kabiniere gefunden.
Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt! Los! Laufen!
Oder die Nazis, okay.
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Ja, im Zweifelsfall bist du eh schwanger und wirst erschossen. Also.
Verdammt!
Verdammt! Na, was?
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you.
Schwierig. Wenn noch Nazis in der Gegend sind.
Dear Julia,
Mhm.
are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Spiel vorbei.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot.
Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße! Was machen wir jetzt?
Ja.
Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße, lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
Ich hab doch auf Englisch gestellt. Was soll denn das?
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I
Dann
was
sprechen die
almost
Nazis einfach
relieved.
Deutsch.
When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Ja. Ja.
I give you back your words. 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 I give you back your words.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded. But they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate, Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Aha, okay. Gut, also wir haben die Tarotkarten. Wir müssen die Zeitung lesen. Mhm. Genau, eine Pumpe hätten wir noch finden müssen. Keine Ahnung, wo diese scheiß Pumpe sein soll. Das ist immer so witzig, wie dieses Getappe ist. Tack, tack, tack. Genau, und was wir auch noch nicht gefunden haben, ist der Schlüssel hierfür. Das ist ja, so, ich schätze, jetzt darf ich meine bevorzugten Kleider anziehen. Nicht, dass das Spiel jemals darauf gehört hätte, was ich für Klamotten anziehen möchte.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister. Just me and her alone. Before people arrive for the funeral and... No, 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 my bag is not here. My diary. Aleppo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise...
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything.
Oh.
Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Now it is the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger. The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. The anti-fascist political motive appears to be the only reason behind the cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Poggibonsi, on the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
I have to see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice. July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
Oh, das Bild wurde auf jeden Fall weitergemalt.
She leaves them everywhere. I think she's having too many and too often.
Das hat man ja alles schon angeguckt, oder können wir da jetzt nochmal...
When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well. General Edict K.
Okay, das hatten wir schon. Wo könnte dieser verdammte Schlüssel sein?
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Hello? Mum? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny. Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.